Welcome to English News Service ENS. Today's date 15 September, day Wednesday, वर्षा ऋतु शुक्ल पक्ष भाद्रपाद, तिथि नवमी 11:17 AM, विक्रम संवत 2078 अकॉर्डिंग टू पूर्णिमठ कैलेंडर उज्जैन. Today's top news. First, PM Modi lays foundation stone of Raja Mahendra Pratap Singh State University at Aligarh. Second, Vice President, Prime Minister and Lok Sabha Speaker to jointly launch Sansad TV today. The launch date coincides with the International Day of Democracy. Third, IIT Bombay launches Project Udan that enables translation of textbooks and other study material related to engineering and other streams. The virtual inauguration, which coincided with Hindi Divas, was attended by Principal Scientific Advisor to the Government of India, Dr. Krishna Swamy Vijay Raghavan, as the chief guest. Fourth, last date for nominations for Padma Awards 2022 is September 15. Online nominations or recommendations are on for the Padma Awards, Padma Vibhushan, Padma Bhushan and Padma Shri to be announced on the occasion of Republic Day 2022. Fifth, Ministry of Agriculture and Farmers Welfare signs 5 MOUs, Memorandum of Understandings, with private companies for taking forward digital agriculture. Sixth, the MOUs were signed for pilot projects with Cisco, NinjaCard, Geo Platforms Limited, ITC Limited and NCDEX eMarkets Limited. Based on these pilot projects, farmers will be able to take informed decisions on what crop to grow, what variety of seed to use and what best practices to adopt to maximize the yield. 7th, Andhra Pradesh. As the Sri Sailam reservoir gets filled up with water almost to its brim, the Andhra Pradesh government has given permission to AP Genco to use such water for generation of hydel power with immediate effect. 8th, Bihar. Lok Janshakti Party MP Prince Raj has been booked on rape charges. The alleged rape took place in 2020 according to the complaint. 9th, Delhi Police Special Cell Bus Terror Module arrests 6 including 2 Pakistan trained terrorists. Police recovered explosives, firearms and ammunition from their possession. 10th, Himachal Pradesh President Ramnath Kovind will stay at a private hotel in Simla instead of the presidential retreat where he normally stays during his 4 days visit beginning from 16 September Thursday to Himachal Pradesh. 11th, Maharashtra. 11 people of a family feared dead after boat capsizes in Wardha river of Amravati district. The bodies of the 3 persons were recovered. 12th, Mumbai Commissioner Hemant Nagrale orders Nirbhaya squad at every police station. A special squad consisting of women officials should be set up at every police station and patrolling. 13. Karnataka. Islamic State IS inspired module had identified Gujarat, West Bengal and Maharashtra to establish a caliphate by waging a violent jihad, alleges the supplementary charge sheet filed by the National Investigation Agency NIA at a special court in Bengaluru. 14. The Kerala government has decided to resume Saturdays as working day for state government offices starting this week. Since the imposition of lockdown in May, the government offices in the state have remained closed on Saturdays and Sundays. 15. Jammu and Kashmir. Union Minister of State for Minority Affairs John Bardella today inaugurated a double-line bridge at Khumarial in Kupwara district of Union Territory of Jammu and Kashmir. 16. In the Union Territory of Jammu and Kashmir, 3 civilians were injured after terrorists lobbed a grenade on security forces at Rajpura Chowk of the main Pulwama town on 14 September afternoon. However, the grenade missed the intended target and exploded on the roadside, in which 3 people received minor splinter injuries. 17. Punjab. The Punjab government on 14 September Tuesday announced an increase in the monthly allowance of gallantry and distinguished service awardees, their widows and the widows of posthumous awardees or the next of the kin by 80%. 18. Tamil Nadu. A girl who appeared for NEET and aspired to pursue medical education died by suicide at a village in Ariyalur district, the second such death within 2 days in Tamil Nadu. with the incident seeing a repeat of the main opposition AIADMK hitting out at the DMK regime, while Chief Minister MK Stalin on Tuesday vowed to continue the legal fight to remove the NEET test. 19. The Madras High Court has set aside a notification of the central government fixing 120 km per hour as the speed limit for vehicles plying on highways. 28. Telangana Chief Minister K. Chandrasekhar Rao said on Tuesday that the government would explore the possibilities of helping Hyderabad Metro, which was running in heavy losses due to a sharp fall in traffic on account of the COVID-19 pandemic. 21st. West Bengal Trinamool Congress has nominated Susmita Dev to the vacant Rajya Sabha seat from West Bengal. Former Congress MP Susmita Dev had recently joined the party and was given the job to look after AITC's functioning in Tripura and Assam. 22. Senior Advocate of the Calcutta High Court Gopal Mukherjee has been appointed as the Advocate General of West Bengal on 14 September. Earlier, Kishore Datta had resigned from the post citing personal reasons. 23rd. JEE Main result out. 44 candidates score 100 percentile. 18 share top rank. The ranks of the candidates have been released taking into consideration the best of the 4 NTA scores in accordance with the policy already made. The third edition was held from July 20 to 25 while the fourth edition was conducted from August 26 to September 2. Now defense news. 24. No more Russian aircraft carriers for the Indian military. India could install local versions of the Russian AK-630 gun system, but missiles will have to wait until the ship is in dry dock again, and that could be up to 3 years from now. In the meantime, Vikramaditya will have to rely. 25th. The Indian Army contingent of personnel from the Naga Regiment and Mechanized Infantry and Commandos of the Indian Air Force on 13 September participated at the multi-nation strategic drills JAPAD 2021 at Nizhny in Russia. 26. India-Africa Defence Dialogue to be held biennially at Defence Expo ahead of the India-Africa Forum Summit 4 later this year. To help build on existing partnerships between African countries and India, there will be an India-Africa Defence Dialogue on the sidelines of every Defence Expo. Now international news. First, 15 September, celebrated as International Day of Democracy, observed to remind people that democracy is about people. This day provides an opportunity to make people understand the importance of democracy and the effective realization of human rights. Second, the Reserve Bank of India (RBI) and the Monetary Authority of Singapore (MAS) announces a project to link their respective fast payment systems, namely Unified Payment Interface (UPI) and PayNow. The linkage is targeted for operationalization by July 2022. The UPI PayNow linkage is a significant milestone in the development of infrastructure for cross-border payments between India and Singapore. Third, PM Modi will participate in the Quad Leaders Summit in Washington on September 24, the Ministry of External Affairs (MEA) announced. Fourth, the Prime Minister is also scheduled to address the general debate of the high-level segment of the 76th session of the United Nations General Assembly (UNGA) on September 25 in New York. Fifth, the US is in touch with India on using it as a staging post for aerial strikes in Afghanistan, while it will reassess its relationship with Pakistan. US Secretary of State Antony Blinken told the Senate Committee on Foreign Relations on the pullout from Afghanistan. 6. Chinese President Xi Jinping has praised a border guard battalion in Tibet, which shares boundary with the Indian state of Arunachal Pradesh, saying its troops have done a great job in the past 5 years. Now world news. First, the foreign minister in Afghanistan's new Taliban-run cabinet said the government remains committed to its promise not to allow militants to use its territory to attack others. Second, an ambush on a Burkina Faso military convoy escorting fuel tankers from a gold mine near the border with Niger has left 6 officers dead on 14 September. Since 2015, attacks in the country by groups linked to the Islamic State group and Al-Qaeda have killed more than 1,500 people. Third, Bangladesh High Court orders shutdown of unregistered online news portals within a week. Sports news. 60th National Open Athletics Championship (NOAC) being held at the Jawaharlal Nehru Stadium (JNS) in Hanamkonda, Telangana today 15 September. Total 48 events will be held with 519 athletes from across the country taking part in it. Second, India shooter Naman Veer Singh Brar, 28 years, allegedly committed suicide at his Sector 71 house in Mohali on 13 September. The exact reason behind the extreme step is not clear yet. Trap shooter Brar finished 4th in the minimum qualification score MQS category at the Shooting World Cup in Delhi in March this year. Third, Sri Lanka pace veteran Lasith Malinga on 14 September Tuesday announced his retirement from all forms of cricket. Other news, US dollar $1 is equivalent to rupees 73.56 rupees. GBP British pound sterling is equivalent to 101.69 Indian rupee. Karnataka capital Bengaluru, Chief Minister Basavaraj Bommai, Governor Thawar Chand Gehlot. Gold 48,410 per 10 gram of 24 carat. Silver 63,200 per kilogram. Petrol rupees 104.70 per liter. Diesel rupees 94.04 per liter. CNG rupees 55 per kilogram. LPG liquefied petroleum gas or domestic cylinder rupees 888 per 14.2 kilogram. Bombay Stock Exchange BSE Sensex 58,247.0. Nifty 17,380. Facts about India. 15 September Engineers Day. Engineers Day is celebrated in India on 15 September every year to mark the tribute to the Indian engineer Bharat Ratna Mochgundam Visvesvaraya. He was an Indian civil engineer, statesman and the 19th Diwan of Mysore, serving from 1912 to 1919. His birthday 15 September is celebrated as Engineers Day in India, Sri Lanka and Tanzania in his memory. He was the chief engineer of Krishna Raja Sagar Dam in the northwest suburb of Mysuru city and also served as one of the chief engineers of the flood protection system for the city of Hyderabad. Thought of the day. The best preparation forum best tomorrow is doing best today. Joke of the day. पप्पू एवरेस्ट पर गया, वहां एक बाबा पहले से बैठा तंबाकू रगड़ रहा था. पप्पू, बाबा ये क्या है? बाबा, मसाला है बेटा. पप्पू, ओहो, तो एवरेस्ट मसाला आप ही बनाते हो क्या? So this was the joke of the day. Why can't chickens fly high? Chickens cannot fly is because of their bone structure and weight. The chickens that we know today are shorter, have heavy bones and more weight for their body, making it difficult for them to fly, though they can hop and fly to a short distance. Another reason is that a chicken has white meat in the breast. It is white because they have little blood flow. Little blood flow means less energy to those muscles, so they cannot fly from lack of muscular power. Learn Sanskrit. चिंताया व्याधि प्राक्षया. वरी एग्रेवेट्स इल हेल्थ. इसीलिए हमें चिंता नहीं करनी चाहिए. चिंता से हमारी सेहत खराब होती है. How it works. How watercolor paint works. Watercolor paint is made from a color pigment dispersed in a suspension that binds the pigment and allows it to adhere to a surface when dry. In commercial watercolor paints, the binder is either natural gum, Arabic or synthetic glycol. Most commercial artist paints today use synthetic pigments. GK today. NABARD, National Bank for Agriculture and Rural Development, is an apex development finance institution fully owned by Government of India. The bank has been entrusted with matters concerning policy, planning and operations in the field of credit for agriculture and other economic activities in rural areas in India. Founded on 12 July 1982, Headquarters Mumbai, Agency Executive Harsh Kumar Bhanwala, Chairperson. Purpose Development Assistance, Poverty Reduction. 15 September also celebrated as International Day of Democracy. Born today, Conjeevaram Natarajan Annadurai, 15 September 1909 to 3 February 1969, popularly called Anna, elder brother, or Arignar Anna, Anna the Scholar, was an Indian politician who served as first Chief Minister of Tamil Nadu for 20 days in 1969, and fifth and last Chief Minister of Madras from 1967 until 1969, when the name of the state of Madras was changed to Tamil Nadu. Idioms and phrases. Keep an ear to the ground means staying informed and updated about everything. Vedic Gyan. Kindly inform if these given information vary from actual facts. Vishwakarma. According to the Vishnu Puranam and Srimad Bhagavatam, Vishwakarma is the son of Dev called Prabhas, who belongs to the class of the Astvasus. He married Rachna, the sister of Birochana, the king of Daits. Vishwakarma, a Hindu god, the divine architect. He is considered as Swayambhu and creator of the world. He constructed the holy city of Dwarika, where Krishna ruled, the palace of Indraprasth for Pandavas, and was the creator of many fabulous weapons for the gods. Healthcare home remedies. Note, these home tips are followed in villages or ancient traditions. It is up to you to use it or not. What are the health benefits of papaya? The possible health benefits of consuming papaya include a reduced risk of heart disease, diabetes, cancer, aiding in digestion, improving blood glucose control in people with diabetes, lowering blood pressure, and improving wound healing. According to the Food and Agriculture Organization FAO of the United Nations, India produces the most papayas, over 5 million tons in 2013. Papaya has a range of health benefits including asthma prevention and even anti-cancer properties. Asthma prevention. The risk of developing asthma is lower in people who consume a high amount of certain nutrients. One of these nutrients is beta carotene, contained in foods like papaya, apricots, broccoli, cantaloupe, pumpkin and carrots. Regard C.H. Naveen Kumar from Subhodaya News, YouTube link, Telegram link. If you want to join the WhatsApp group for daily news, you can send request at 9404807520. So this is the end of our news. Annadanam paramdanam vidyadanam atah param annen क्षणिका tripti yav jivincham vidyaya. Providing food to poor and needy person is the best charitable deed, but making people learn by teaching them is the supreme form of charity. Food gives momentary satisfaction, but the knowledge will empower them to lead a satisfactory life. If you like this video, then please like, share and subscribe to our channel. Thank you for watching.